Okay, this should be recording. Hi, hello. This is my first ever video. Honestly, this video really is just a text, so it's not gonna test. Really is just a test. So I have no scripts. I'm literally using a Five Below mic. I'm screen recording Medibang Bang right now, hoping that I'll figure out something to draw. And yeah, I'm just here to ramble about the amazing digital circus. So, by the way, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. I'm gonna see if I can try to put that on CapCut. If I can't, that's low-key embarrassing. Okay, whatever. Anyways, back to the thing. The Amazing Digital Circus was a series that popped up around 2 years ago. It was when I was in high school. When I saw it, that was like pretty much my first introduction to the indie animation scene. And also my first ever introduction to Glitch. Damn, what should I draw? Hmm. I want to draw the Amazing Digital Circus. I just have no idea what. Could draw Jax. I could draw that. I mean, there was literally an entire beach episode, which I'm gonna get to, which is bullshit. Um, you know what? How about we draw the Amazing Digital Circus people on by memory? Something nice. Well, anyways, back to the thing. That's my first introduction to the to indie animation, and I thought it was so freaking cool. And I tried getting into other like productions from Glitch, like Murder Drones. For some reason I couldn't. Nothing bad about Murder Drones, actually. It really is just not my cup of tea. However, the Amazing Digital Circus stuck to me. Like when it first came out, I geeked to everybody to watch it. My friends, to strangers, to acquaintances, it was over for everybody. Um and now we're literally at episode 7. Are you kidding me? It really feels like it's been forever, but it feels like it's just been way too like short, in my opinion. Too short in my like for my liking. I wish we can get like 2 more seasons of this because on God, I don't know how they're gonna wrap it up in 2 episodes. They better be like an hour long each. But I trust Goose Works. Never got the name. I like it. It's pretty cool. Never got the name. But anyways, we're back to the Amazing Digital Circus. I forgot how I draw this guy. You know, as much as I like the Amazing Digital Circus, I don't draw these guys enough. I'm always drawing some kind of Deltarune shit, but that's not their video right now, huh? I'm gonna give them a little funk. Let's give them a little fluff. Oh, Jax. Oh, Jaxy boy. Oh, like also like the theories surrounding Jax, especially after episode 7, is fucking insane. Because like people are saying that he's a murderer. People are saying that he doesn't want to go to the outside world, and I 100% agree. I feel like he did something to deserve not wanting like to be out there. And I don't know yet what it is because he has too much going on for him. Not in a bad sense, no. Like I mean like genuinely like as a person. Two of his friends have already abstracted. He's pushing everybody away, like possibly, and such like that. And genuinely, he's doing too much. I'm gonna give him a long neck. I always see him with a long neck. Oh, another thing that came out of the episode 7 fiasco was I was watching episode 7 with a group of friends, and I saw the dinner date scene, bro. I already knew. Actually, one of those bitches really went on freaking Pinterest and already found like fan art being made, even though we were just watching the episode the same day it released, like just 3 hours ago. In fucking insane. Y'all are freaks. But it's kind of cute, but still, like, what the fuck? I knew for a fact some rare pair shippers were out there waiting for this moment. I have no idea why you even do it though. Like rare pairs, but unfucking incredible. But I actually do have my own theory of what may have happened to Jax in the real world. And honestly, this is just pulling on a fucking string coming out of an ass because I generally do not have no idea what I'm talking about. But I do know that his room struck me as so odd. When I looked in his room, okay, you know what? When the room first popped up in episode 7, I was like, This is a major moment, and we're passing by it. You wanna know why? Because Goose has a thing of showing major moments and then like having them being so significant. Because I promise you, his room means something. Okay, so I don't know much of the story of what the Amazing Digital Circus is based on. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Amazing Digital Circus was based on the short tale of I have no mouth and I must scream. Ever since it's been a game, it's a short story. And now there's an adaptation. It's an inspiration for this, which is awesome, by the way. Love the interpretation here. But I do admit, I found it odd seeing Jax's room. He's always talking about himself as like, he talked to himself as peak masculinity back in episode 5 when talking to Pomni. And I find it striking odd because, like, look, I'm not like gender normative, but when I look in this room, it looks like a little girl's room with the little lights, not the lights, the little stars, the rainbow, the chair. It really does look like a young girl's room, and I'm like, bro, the fuck are you doing here? And I don't know, it just like bugs me out. But using the source material from before, it was about a robot torturing the last set of humans. If I was correct, correct me if I'm wrong. But it's like a robot torturing a sentient robot. That's important. A sentient robot torturing the last set of humans on Earth. For I'm not really sure the reason, but they had their own specific tortures. So my theory is that he okay, let's be for real. He gives me like older brother vibes. Like older irresponsible Xbox monster drinking 2000s brother vibes. And it doesn't stray away too far either, due to the fact that he's canonically 22, which is pretty young. Like he is in college technically, just doing his thing. So I wouldn't doubt that as an older brother, he had like a little sister. And as an older brother, he really is like a dickhead. Not in the sense that he like bullies her, but since like teases her and goes over like boundary, like some kind of boundary. For example, like telling her to drink the lemon juice with ants in it for the fun of it. So what I think happened was something between his little sister that finally one of his little things, his little gestures, his little pranks goes overboard and either hurts the little sister or something else, bro. Now, you might be thinking, why would fucking Kane do that? Like, generally, doesn't Kane want to help? And that's the thing. Jax feels bad about whatever, like, happened between him, his family, and his little sister. So he doesn't want to go out. He doesn't want to do any of that. So Kane, we know damn well that Kane has access to memories and all that type of shit. I know for a fact he's in that shit. On God. Can't prove it, but you can technically. There's a lot of like theorists out there. Love you guys. But like yeah, no, there's no way he didn't do I feel like Kane made his room with the intention of making it look like his little sister's room. Um with the little cute like with the cute little stars and the rainbow and the little teacup set, because still like I need to find a way to explain why the fuck why does it look like that. Not the drawing, I meant like the literal, like his literal room. Like why? So I think like literally like what I said, like I think he did something um like terrible. And like he didn't mean to do something terrible. I'm liking this Jax. You know, I love the interpretation of what other people do with other people's characters, because like I like giving Jax fluff, and I know somebody out there is giving like Ragatha like yarn, like very yarny hair, and then someone like with Pomni is gonna be out there giving a really giant gestures hat and such like that, and I think it's really cute. I love seeing the interpretation. There's also like outfit changes, like love to see it as well. Like I've seen so many gesture. Oh, what the fuck? Where did you go? Oh, thank you. I've seen so many gesture outfits with Pomni. It makes me. Oh my god, bro, it's incredible. I love it. Let's see. Oh, damn, you've been taking the entire fucking page, bitch. Calm the fuck down. Okay, let's do some shading. Why not? But yeah. As well, there's like other theories out there too. Well, I don't know, some weird shit, bro. There's like the Chinese room doesn't make any sense to me. But back to like the actual episode at hand and like what happened to it. Yo, like it's fucking like Jover. Because oh, hi there. That's my dog. He wants to go out. Okay. Yes. But yeah, back to the thing. Let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Kane is a bitch. Basically. So yeah, basically, Kane's a bitch. So there's some things I've noticed in the episode, and like people think I'm fucking crazy every time I say this, but I'm gonna live my truth and say it. Um, Kane knows that there's somebody in the digital circus that can have them all free. How do I know this? Is that okay? I'm gonna start with this. Kane is an AI. And we all know what an AI is, right? Something that can create by itself. However, the thing about an AI is that it needs an original. It needs some kind of copy, some kind of information to be able to function. Now, what I want to know is that where did Kane get this idea for this adventure? It's kind of fucked up. Like, where would he get the idea for this adventure? Because, like, I know he's like a sentient AI, and like people are gonna be like, "Oh, he's a sentient AI. He just got worried and such like that." Yeah, but why would he get worried though if he didn't have the realization that they can get out and leave him? Because he knows somewhere in his code, somebody knows that they could leave. And he hasn't like found them yet or something. I don't know, some bullshit like that. Wait, hold up. Yeah. Somebody in his code knows that he's in like some like they know how to leave. And I honestly believe that entire adventure was a test. Was simply just a test for him to feel relieved, if anything, that even if this person was to like pop up and say, "Hey, yo, it's me. We can leave," then he wouldn't worry about it too much because like they wouldn't leave. At least that's what he thinks. Obviously, he's still an AI and he still takes everything at face value because let's be for real, Jax didn't press that button because he wanted to stay. He pressed that button because he's scared of the real world. Which we're still figuring out, which is like what I said, that I think he broke his family in some kind of way. Um, Furthermore, I really I really do believe that there is an able within the system. I do believe that there is a hope in there. And who knows? You know what? Fuck it. What happens if Kinger's able? Let's be for real right now. Wait. Hold up. I'm a fucking genius. Maybe he is King. Maybe Kinger is able. And you might be wondering, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, think about it. The entire time this thing is pinging on freaking not pinging, what do you call that? Being a fucking D1 hater to Kinger, bro. And oh my god. When I saw that, I actually got like pissed off. I'm like, sorry, I love Kinger with all my heart. He literally cannot do anything wrong. Maybe a lot wrong, but still. So what I thought was that I didn't know why Kinger had such a hatred towards whatchamacallit, such a hatred towards this like guy. And then it hits me. What happens if he's the one who knows how to get out? He just doesn't remember. And you might be like, bro, that's cheap as shit, but no, hear me out. What happens if his name is Abel? And that's why the NPC didn't want him to hear Abel within the dark. Because Kane knows his real name. He knows, okay, like bullshit. He knows everybody. He knows everybody, their like memories and such like that. Like, he says, like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Damn, yes, you can, bitch. Bullshit. Genuinely, what a liar, bro. A JK, though. I actually really do like him as a character. I think he's really cute. And such like that. Like, he's really silly. I like him. Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that he is a unaware, terrible, AI. Trapping them all here and basically killing them off little by little. I don't like that color. Wait, hold up. Let me get a little brighter one. Get in the middle here. Yeah. Look at Bob Ross right now. Probably gonna get the dark thing in a minute. Yeah, there you go. But yeah. I don't trust I don't trust Kane with anything he has to say. And I don't think any of us were really trusting him in the beginning as well. Um Even Jax points out about the stupid sauce, the vegan thing. Even Jax realized in episode 5 was such a good episode. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Even in episode 5, like, Jax knew that he was bullshitting because he turned vegan and such like that. Like, what the fuck? I really like their character designs actually. Like, look, like, I love the interpretation of like other people's character design, but like their character design is like peak. Like, I do admit, I feel like Ragatha's is lacking. As much as I love Ragatha, and bitches who fucking hated her, I'm so sorry. Like, where the fuck, where was the hate? You hate women if you hated Ragatha, bro. But like, but her like character design, I felt like it could have been a little bit more. I really like the eye. And a lot of people back when the show was still new, I think back still when like the second episode was still like the only episode up. People really were like into the character designs and were trying to figure out what they all meant. And you know what? I'm gonna put a little fluff because I fucking feel like it. I like a little art thing here. I really do like adding fluff in places like this. Now I have to fucking count for it, obviously, but oh, he's so sharp. Who is this distinguished gentleman? But yeah, I feel like Ragatha's design is a little lacking compared to the other people. Like, she's the only. No, I'm bullshitting. Pomni's a human design, but even then, gestures have a place in my heart. So, um, there you go. I account for that now. Maybe I'll draw her next, actually. I'm gonna finish up Jax right now, and then I'm just gonna draw her next. How should I draw her, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. Let's do a silly pose. Oh, by the way, I'm drawing all of this from memory. If I had like a reference sheet with me right now, then I think I could have like gotten more accurate, but just because I don't have a reference sheet, it's whatever it is right now. Actually, you know what? You know what's been bothering actually? I didn't know what was bothering me about this. I think it needs some shades. You need some shades. It's a fucking nerd glasses, bro. Is this working? Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, back to going to Ragatha now. So like, yeah, I enjoy Ragatha's concept. I just feel like it's a little. I don't want to say basic because I generally see the creativity in it. Oh, and the inspiration. Raggedy Ann was it? I do admit I completely forgot, but there is a reference inside the show in episodes. When did they go to Grubsy? Fuck. I'm such a fake fan. Holy crap. But yeah, when did they go to Grubby? Grubby? um, the most design I actually really like the most is I don't know. Okay, Kingers is really cool. Zubos is very unique. Gangle is so metaphoric. I don't know. Every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, this is like an art piece. This is like a painting type thing. And then Pomni is Pomni. Like, oh, and Jax is Jax. I wouldn't know who to tell who would be the best one. For the sake of it, I'm drawing closer to either Gangle or Zoogle. Speaking of those two, I really like those two. Gangle wasn't my favorite until her episode. at Grubsies. And then she just became too real. And I'm just like, I've been in love with her ever since, bro. Like, Zubul, get that bank. Oh, look at me with the little pose there. I don't know what we're gonna do. Have her arms forward. I don't know. Just to cover up, like, whatever mistake I might be doing. Because, like, on God, I do not remember Ragatha's design. Like, I know what she is, bro. Like, I know, like, with the hair and stuff like that, but, like, the patches, I'm not sure. So we're just gonna guess here. Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Let's go. I don't typically draw like this either. Like I typically go for I usually go layer by layer, do the steps, stuff like that. But because this is just like a test video, I'm just kind of doing whatever. I'm like fucking eyeballing everything. Oh, let's do her face actually. I know for a fact there's a button in this side. I don't want to give her a human, like, actual face. Oh, and there's like AUs of this shit. Okay, like one of the most famous AUs of the Amazing Digital Circus is the Amazing Digital Fight Club. I really like when people are using the name and like I know it's Amazing Digital Circus, but then it's like what? Who thinks of this? This is awesome. I didn't think I needed this, but I think it's really cool. And like also like the Fight Club members have their managers, and I think that's awesome. Like Kinger's manager is literally his wife. Who is I think Ragatha's is the queen from episode 2. I don't know who Jax's is. I would assume it would be Ribbit. Oh, we haven't even gotten into Ribbit, bro. Holy crap. Episode 7 was a I know Gooseworth posted like something on Tumblr or something, like showing the what the episodes were gonna be based about. I forgot. Was this Jax's episode? Because holy crap. No, episode 6 had to be Jax's episode. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say it right now. I did not care about Gummy Goo. Cute, awesome, did not care. He was fine. I thought he was pretty good. I just why would you make him just disappear like that? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't think she has like a pointy nose. I want to give her a button nose. Oh, button nose. I was actually gonna give her a button nose, but now button nose. I'm gonna give her a little mouth shut type thing. I think it fits her character for shutting the fuck up. I love her though. I love her though. There you go. But yeah, like major lore drop for Ribbit. Even though this bitch has been distracted, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fell victim to character design. I thought I thought Ribbit was a guy. Turns out it's a she/they. Love my queers. But I did not expected that. I love it though, trust. And I feel like it just makes it more connected to Pomni because she's another she/they queers. How do you draw a fucking circle, bro? It's an egg. I'm not even trying to draw a circle. I'm just trying to draw like a face value. Wait. Wait, what the fuck? She can lose her eye. Okay, episode 7, she lost her eye from playing beach ball. And I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, I feel like that information is gonna be useful later, and I have no idea how. It would be really funny if it was like a Toy Story 3 type of situation where Miss Potato Head didn't have her eye but was able to look through it, and then she was able to look through that eye. Like, fucking awesome. But I don't think it's gonna be that kind of situation. But though I actually do really like the mouth shut that I gave her here, simply because like I feel like she typically gets shunned down by everybody and like told to shut the fuck up. Even though she's really is just trying to help and do her best. I don't like how the sharpness I gave her on this. In fucking insane. No, I'm not liking this entire fucking outfit. No, we do. We erase it and try again. There you go. There you go. Okay. I like the pose, but I just wasn't liking the direction it was going. Try that again. I want to give her more of a plumpness to her, I guess. She's like a oh fuck, that was not for that. She's a plushie after all, and I think that's pretty cool. Ooh. Damn it. There you go. I honestly really want to see the human character designs of the people, of the characters, of the amazing digital circus. Can't wait for that. I'm gonna be so dead ass. I honestly think Jax is gonna be the only one who survives. And you might be thinking, why would you think that? Why would you think that? Why Jax? He deserves to burn in hell, and I get you. I do agree with you. But I honestly believe that I think according to the I have no mouth, I must scream. I do admit I have not done any prior research, like in-depth research, other than the shit I hear on YouTube Shorts. But so take everything with a grain of salt. I'm pretty sure that one of the people escapes the what you call this? Escapes the tortures of Am, which is the sentient robot that was being discussed about. So with my prediction is that Jax is gonna be the one to escape. Not Pomni, not Kinger. Fuck it. I think Kinger's the first one to die. I love Kinger, don't get me wrong, but it's raps for him, bro. Like on God. I think he's gonna be the one to sacrifice himself, if anything, because like the new generation type shit. He does have the right in a four-way stop. But I honestly think it's gonna be Jax due to the fact that it's just only gonna enhance his torture more. Him escaping is just the opposite of what he needed. Now, all of his friends, well, friends, quote unquote, well, friends, yes, friends no, you know what I mean? All of the people he's known in the suffering are now basically all stuck in there or probably all dead. And Jax is the only one in the real world, even though he's the one that he really doesn't want to be in the real world. And I think it would just be some dramatic irony that just fits. I like However, an ideal ending is if everybody was able to make it. Um, like I tell people that if it's either Gangle and Jubal or none of them, because if one gets out and the other one doesn't, I'm gonna lose my shit. And people have also been speculating that the intermission in episode 5. I keep mentioning episode 5 like there's other fucking episodes, bro. But yeah, no, everyone keeps like saying that the intermission might be like foreshadowing who's going to escape and who's going to live. And on God, that is a pretty valid assumption as well. Um, However, I just feel like in regarding of like writing, does she even have a nose, or am I fucking geeking out? I don't even think she has an. I think it's a triangle with her. Villager head ass. Um, but yeah, I honestly think it might be Jax. I don't know how it's gonna happen though. Like, and I'm telling you right now, if Gangle abstracts, I better hear either Gangle or Zubo abstracts. It better be the most blood curdling Hamura screaming at episode 12 of Madoka Magica, the main series, type of screaming. Or I'm ranking the Amazing Digital Circus an 8 out of 10 instead of 10 out of 10. JK, I actually really still like it regardless. But it's just for show to show that the voice acting is already phenomenal. Like I can't even die. Freaking Jax's crash out in episode 7 literally was incredible. Love to hear it. Oh, hated to hear it. Love to hear it. And wish to hear more of it. I love it. And generally I feel like this is like kind of the only time he's ever actually like said anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always like the cool guy, the funny guy, the silly guy, you know what I'm saying? But like he's never actually said anything like that. Like you expect that shit low key, I thought from the way Zubul was looking at Kane, I on God thought that Kane was gonna die. It's really funny looking at all of their reactions. And I know Jax is the one who. Shit, wait, I just realized that Jax is supposed to explain to everybody why he picked the other button. Oh, it's for sure because he knew the other one? No, he did not, bro. He's fucking it's raps for him. I like her face. I like her face. It's cute. I'm gonna keep the little scar thing though, because I think it's really cute. Maybe like make her nose a little smaller. Of course, I'm just drawing her from memory. It's the good stuff is gonna get into the hair. I really love coloring and rendering hair. It's generally the funnest thing ever. Let's give some lashes because I can. He so pretty. But yeah, Jax is making it out. No one else. Everyone sucks. King's gonna be with his wife, and everyone's gonna fucking die. I still don't know what happens to people when they abstract. Do you understand that? Like, we saw that Kinger was like I think hugging his wife at one point, even though when you touch someone who's already extracted, they're what the fuck did he turn to 15? Who's already abstracted, has already like lost it. And I don't think it's like a zombie situation either, because I feel like they have sentience. They can talk about it. They can say something about it. I just don't know why they don't. Like I well, obviously, and the thing is, I don't know why Kinger doesn't not Kinger. Kane, I keep confusing them. You know, Kinger, Kane. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't understand why Kane doesn't like the abstractions. I feel like either one, it messes with him. Two, it probably messes with him. Actually, I'm just missing some details. Like I said, I didn't do any prior research until this video. I didn't do any prior research like at all. But it either messes with his system or he's a fat fucking chud. I don't know. Does this make sense? No, it doesn't. I know. Like this? That's the one I fucking did last time. Okay, yeah, that works. Whatever. But yeah, honestly, it could be something that like it messes with his system or something. Or it's just a reminder of like his failure to protect them, his failure of an AI, that the humans don't like him. I want to know why he wants the humans so much. Oh, back to the thing how why I think that there is somebody in the Amazing Digital Circus that knows how to escape, and is it's Kinger, is the fact that Kane is obsessed with these photos, like these office photos. They were introduced in episode 6, I think. I think in episode 5 they were seen too when Kinger was with him. Oh my, wait, no, Kinger, no. What was the episode where they didn't? Oh my god, this is gonna be the bane of my existence. What's the episode where they didn't bring Kinger along? That was the Grubsy episode. What if, hear me out, what if he he like separated Kinger from the rest of the group for the sake of extracting information, because he knows that Kingers knows something. Just like hear me out. Like I was wondering why Kinger didn't like do his own thing Like, well, Kinger did his own thing. I just wonder why he did his own thing instead of like joining into the thing. There was a reason for it, but I think honestly, I just think that fucking Kane took him on like a little date and was like, "Can you tell me about these photos?" And I'm like, oh, that's a chair, Kane. And I was like, "Yes, I know, Kinger. What else? It's an office. Yes." I think it's really funny. I think he crashed out. Number one delusion, D1 delusioner or D1 rage baiter. Who's gonna win? Um, but yeah. I don't know. I'm not fucking with this collar, bro. I'm gonna go for a sip around one. Dude, I've already been talking for 30 minutes. Holy shit. There you go. I don't know. She seems kind of plain. Maybe I shouldn't have it hugged too much. Maybe just a little bit, not too much. Yeah, I like that better a little. That's cute. Right? As much as I love folds in clothing, it is definitely a challenge at times. I like simple folds like this, but the other day I was actually struggling with some major folds to the point where hold up, I have to fix this. To the point where I was shopping and I saw this sweater, and when I put it on, I fell in love with it, and I didn't know why until I realized it's literally the sweater physics I'm trying to replicate on another drawing, and I'm like, oh my god, and I took it home. It was Black Friday, it was cheap. But I'm gonna put a little square right here. No, while we're at it, let's put another square. Hell yeah, can't have too many squares. Let's have another square in this corner. Now we're walking. I'm gonna do the patterns, but it's kind of cute. Now I just gotta do her little do. Oh, she's coming together. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. I legit can't understand the hate that she gets. She's like literally just a girl. Back in I think one of the episodes, she was like really hated. I think it was episode 2, um, of the Amazing Digital Circus because she just kept being annoying, I guess, even though she's literally like guys, she's also stuck here too. Like let her have her thing. Sometimes I feel like she takes care of people just to have a sense of control on herself instead of actually like taking care of the person. I actually really like that Gangle doesn't look for Ragala for any kind of like help per se, like she used to do. However, like I like Gangle like switch to somebody like she actually really does like listening to and thinks that like because let's be for real, she did treat a lot of like the characters as like she is like some mother who needs to take care of them. And I get it. I'm doing her hair right. I don't know. Something's up with it. Like I said, I don't really draw the digital circus cast, so I'm just trying the best I can right now. I've seen people do this, and I think it's really cute. Like having the hair like curl out a little bit. I think that's really cute. We're keeping that. Oh, she's so cute. I didn't draw like Gangle or like Zubul because like they're really simple designs. I don't like how low her bangs are. Like, girl, you need a haircut. Hold up. Uh, when you're digital drawing, just get the lasso tool and go fucking crazy. Transform. Let's lift that do up. Let's turn it a little bit. Let's put it over here. No, a little here to the side. There you go. Nice. This should be good. Now we're just gonna draw her face up again. She's gonna be a lot more fun to shade than Mr. I need attention, but don't show me love over here. I don't know, something's up with her fucking hair, and I can't really tell you. Whatever. We're just gonna deal with it. Later on, I'll probably like do an actual drawing with references and such like that. But for now, we're just gonna. They did a little shine there already for me. Cute. Just gonna deal with it. Or we don't. I think I may have an idea. Okay, let's erase this real quick. I don't like that. I'm already like not liking the bangs, but we're just gonna deal with it. I'm gonna make a little block out of it. And so far, okay, I like it. It's cute. And I think I know what's the problem. It's too lopsided for my liking. So we're just gonna get the lasso tool. Never be afraid to use the lasso tool. This is generally the most. This is what digital art is. Really enjoy this. Oh yeah, that was the issue. Oh yeah, it feels so much. It felt like weight got off of me. Holy crap. I'm just gonna put it right there. Looks about right. Set. Yeah, that's so much better. Thank you. Thank you, though. Set. Now we're just gonna go for the pencil and start just graying stuff out. But yeah, I didn't draw like King or right now I didn't draw King or anyone like that. I could have drawn Pomni, but there's no more space in the thing anymore. But I don't know. I like the design, but I just wanted I'm more of a human drawer, if that makes sense. Well, even then I just drew this guy, but he had fluff, so it's like fine. Dude, there's like actually somebody like I not know, but like I know on the like in the internet that like did this awesome 3D model of Jax, and it generally blows my mind away. Makes me want to do 3D modeling. I don't know how difficult that is actually. I would like to know actually. I do have Blender. Maybe I could make a 3D model one day. Maybe I'll make it on a video. Who knows? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why I got reminded. I was thinking about the Kinger X Kane shit, which is absolutely fucking insane. Like I like get it. I get y'all with rare pairs, but oh my god. Like I said when that episode came out, I knew it was some of your guys to shine. Oh, that's my dog. My baby. Hi, buddy. Yay! Anyways, like I said, like I knew like some rare pairs really like that. But then I was thinking about how ships have changed throughout the amazing digital circus. Such as like when it first came out, I think people were the top ship was maybe Funny Bunny or Ragatha X Pomni. I don't know their name. I know Funny Bunny name. Which was like awesome. And then after a while, I feel like the top shit started like evening out. Ever since the development between the relationship of Gangle and Zubul, it's really been fucking tough competition. First, it's been wins for Funny Bunny. It's been wins for Ragatha X Pomni. Like when episode 6, I feel like no, yeah, it's episode 6. Episode 6 is the gun one. But when episode 6 came out and Ragatha didn't get chosen to be in Pomni's team, I know like those bitches were like, no, damn it. All the Funny Bunny pairings were like, yes, my plan is coming together. All for it to fall apart later within the same exact episode. And then the ragdoll, I need a name. The funny Ragatha, the funny rag, ragged gesture Rag Gesture, why not? And then no, let's even swing out the fucking name. I'm just gonna fucking say it normally. But yeah, like, is that green? No, I don't want green. Why are you green? But yeah, like I just knew that it was just a roller coaster of an episode for shippers that day. Oh, and then fucking the consistency of Gango X Zubul. I really like Gango X Zubul. The creator themselves herself, she her herself said that like there's no romance in this show. There's not gonna be any kind of romantic pursuing or only romantic relationships that have already been established, such as Kinger and Queenie. Um, However, there's just generally no way. I really like their relationship, whether it's friendship or not. I actually view it as both. I enjoy the way they comfort each other. I enjoy seeing it on screen because it makes me feel comfort, and I love that. Oh, did I add too much white? Fuck my tongue slide, bro. Oh yeah. Oh, what happened? Oh my god, why? Why you want to come out again? Don't leave me open this door for nothing, bro. Yay! But when their like friendship started developing, I first saw signs of it when the Grutsby episode came up. Zubul was concerned, but it wasn't the main focus. Like Pomni's the one who got her out of that thought process. However, from there forward, it gets like I feel like in that episode, Zubul wasn't able to do anything. Like they knew that what was up, what was going on, but just couldn't do anything. So now episodes continuing forward, they do something gradually more and more out of the concern of a human being. But now I feel like they do it out of concern of a friend. Like I loved it. I felt like seeing the like development in front of my eyes. It's beautiful. I love it. Um, the one thing that Gooseworks can really do well is just character interactions in total. It feels awesome having them all talk, especially Kinger. I just never know what he's gonna say. He makes me incredibly happy. Please more Kinger moments. Please don't die, Kinger. I love you, Kinger. But wait, I'm sorry. I'm just drawing. Yeah, I'm surprised I talked this almost entire time while drawing because like I legit like I wouldn't be able to. Let's get these in the back. Yeah, let's do that. Especially Kinger because I actually do really enjoy the when he talks. He never know what he's gonna fucking say. He's gonna probably talk about the Simpsons at one point. I wouldn't be surprised. But when he like and then even then like he spits facts. He says some shit and then you're like, yeah, yeah, huh? Yes, sir. And it's like, damn, you're right about that, Kinger. Preach. I just love Kinger. I do admit some of the dialogue has made me cringe before. Especially episode 6. Episode 6 made me cringe. A little bit. But hey, like, what are you gonna do about it? When Zubul said catch you on the flip side, and it was just that awkward pause. I could see it as endearing. I could see it as silly. It was literally just a game. Speaking of that episode, Pomni should have shot herself. I'm not gonna elaborate. Actually, I am. She should have shot herself. Because personally, I would not be dealing with that bullshit. If I was teammates with somebody and they tell me like, "Oh, you don't matter," I would have been like, "Okay, just shot myself." Like, you're not. No, I don't matter. It's fine. I don't care. I don't. Oh, that was not her eye. Fuck. Oh, whatever. Just cut her in and then. But yeah, like, how are you gonna fucking say that, bro? And I know he doesn't mean it, like, considering the fact, like, he's literally, like, going through the trenches right now. He is literally almost extracted, like, multiple times already, dare I say. But he's the character that's actively getting worse. And I'm telling you right now, his hell is not gonna be abstraction, but going into real life after everything, like, he's theoretically have done. Sorry, Chad. I'm so focused on this. I didn't even use the right fucking brush for it. I actually, honestly, just an art thing here. I really do like layering layers. What I mean by that, like, I actually mean like using the same layer to do whatever. It just feels so satisfying when everything comes together, one stroke at a time. I'm just trying to make this look a little bit cleaner. Just gonna erase all the eyelashes just for the sake of it. Oh, she looks so dead inside. I love that. I'm just gonna use this. And I honestly wonder if we're gonna get more like realistic live scenes. I hope we do. I would love if we could. Oh my god, dude, no. Next episode, next episode. I don't even know what next episode's gonna even be about, bro, because Glitch hasn't hinted at it. First, we gotta go through the merch, and then we gotta wait for the green light for the next episode, stuff like that. I wish I could buy the merch, like, honestly, but I'm a broke ass. So please buy merch on my behalf. Yay, thank you. Just trying to get these dark spots here. It's probably not helping. The values are all clashing with each other, but yeah. I have to get a big one for this one. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, predictions for next episode. Probably, I don't know if it's too soon, but probably it's gonna be a winter wonderland. It's gonna be the same thing that in episode 7 that Jax was looking into and was just looking at with such like distraught and agony. It's gonna be that episode. Like, on God. I don't like this. Erase. No! Oh, right. This is one layer. I just told y'all that this was all in one layer. Okay, so we're just gonna. Yeah. Yeah, just to brighten it up like that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. I don't like that. Okay, we're just gonna be careful with the eraser. Okay, wonderful. I do want to end this video in like 7 minutes, just for the fact that it's almost been a complete hour of me talking. Holy shit. And let's go. Now we just gotta put this up. Damn it. Much better. I'm just gonna deal with that. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little funny. Much better. I like that. But yeah, I really hope Ragatha becomes more open. I mean, she is. She's doing way better. Thank you, Kinger. But like, I just like. Yeah, this is a way better method actually. I like the hatchets, a little lines like that. Helps a lot. I'm just gonna do just basic shadings around here. So, nope, wrong one. There you go. No, wrong one. There you go, much better. But yeah, I hope that I don't want any of them to die. I actually really like them all. I know Bubble's like a joke character, but I wonder if Bubble is like the antivirus. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever wonder if Bubble is like There was this movie that I watched. It was like Dragon Quest or some shit like that, and it's basically this guy on a quest, and then he realizes that he's part of a video game, and then his fucking bubble companion literally like turn into like I am the antivirus, like starts talking like he has not talked the entire series, and now he's talking. But yeah, like I feel like I think it would be really funny if that was Bubbles. But then yet again, I feel like it would undermine all the. I did the same thing, bro. Never. I thought you learned the first time. But yeah, I think it would undermine a lot of the amazing digital circus and what has happened in that circus if that was the case. So that's why I'm like I'm not hoping for that ending. But if it does happen, then I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. I'm satisfied with this. I love this show. And I'm really sad that it's only 9 episodes. I thought it was 12, and then I all of a sudden I heard 9, and I'm like, oh, okay. I really hope Gooseworth does more shows like Diane Terrace and Knights of Guinevere. Like, holy crap. Um, okay, now we're just straying away from Amazing Digital Circus, but we have like what 4 minutes. So like Diana Terrace with Knights of Guinevere after the shit that happened in Disney with the Owl House. I watched the Owl House, and I've heard the horror stories that like she wasn't allowed to do much, but still beside that like she still did something. And I'm so happy for her. And I'm so happy that Glitch picked up her show that sounds a lot like the the abuse that she faced in Disney. I don't want to call it a revenge show, dare I say. However, I do want to say it's heavily inspired by her experience in Disney. But I'm very excited to see where else this show can go. And I'm just waiting for more information, as well as other Glitch's other productions. Glitch Productions, other shows such as the Gaslight District. When that show came out, oh my, well, not came out. When the pilot released, it was raps for me. I love the atmosphere. I love the music. The music on the trailer was so good. I had to go to the guy, like the guy who made it, and go search up the theme and then play it on loop for like the next 20 minutes of how good it was. I really do enjoy it. Can't wait to see more of that. Can't wait to see more of Amazing Digital Circus. Duh. You kidding me? It's like I'm not gonna say the thing that made Glitch, but I'm gonna say that it's the how's that phrasing go? It's murder drones walked so Amazing Digital Circus can run. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just passing the baton, and I love it. And not even passing the baton. Like even despite the fact that the series has been over, there's already been like there's some new merch drops that happened a couple like 2 months ago, for Murder Drones, the whole comic, the graphic novel series and such like that, which I hear is going to be adding new content. And I do intend to try to watch it again to see if it's up to my taste now, because I hear a lot of amazing stuff about it. But other than that, I think I'm going to end up the video. This was just a test, an experiment, not experiment, dare I say, but this was literally just to see how recording happens, how my voice works, to play around with CapCut after as well to see what kind of recording, and then posting it on YouTube, just kind of get the experience of what to expect. But yet again, thank you so much for watching. Bye!